Mr. Biffo and the found footage. Once upon a time there were two very good boys called Mr. and Mrs. Biffo who loved each other very much, so they had a very good boy for a child called Mr. Biffo. So actually Mr. Biffo is Mr. Biffo's son, not Mr. Biffo. Anyway, one day Mr. Biffo was playing around in the toilet, as he often did, hoping to reserve it for a time when he would feel the urge to feed its gaping ceramic more his tummy fruits, like a baby bird being fed by its parents but more splashy. Mr. Biffo noticed a foot that he did not recognize, having taken both of it into account several times over by the magic of mathematics. He said, "Oh, I have found this foot," and proceeded to take it downstairs, his precautionary toilet reservation forgotten for the moment due to the intriguing pedal puzzle he had just been presented with. As any good boy might, Mr. Biffo tried to cram the foot into the family video recorder, but found it would not fit. "This is a quandary for sure," he told himself, and then the magical video fairy appeared. Mr. Biffo's previous experience of magical fairies had been confined to the scatological variety, so this was indeed a surprise. "Hello there, Mr. Biffo, but not the adult Mr. Biffo, the other one. Would you like to swap your foot for a magical videotape that will change your life forever?" Mr. Biffo considered how useful a foot that wouldn't even fit inside a video recorder was, and how much better a videotape that would fit inside a video recorder was, and promptly agreed that it was a very good deal indeed. The magical fairy handed over the tape and then let out a cackle. "Oh dear," said Mr. Biffo, "I have been had before by one of your kind. When will I ever learn?" "Go on then, what is it?" "You may not show the contents of the magical videotape to anybody until September the 10th, 2017, the fairy decreed. "Normally I'd say that as you're a fairy, you've been around for much longer than the calendar devised by humanity, and adhering to it is somewhat suspect. But as you're also a magical video fairy which didn't exist until the 70s as something, I'll allow it. Also, after showing it to people, they will all look at you a bit funny," the fairy added. "Because of what is on the tape?" "No, because they will all have booed themselves." "Well," said Mr. Biffo, "at least there are no downsides to showing people the video." Then he woke up because it had all been a dream, except he spent the next year creating a video that looked like someone had traded it to a magical fairy for a foot and made everyone that watched it boop themselves with confusion. The end.